for absolutely nothing. Whoa! Who? Yeah. Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Huh. Whoa. Good for nothing. Hey, you wanna save the world? What? You wanna go to, you wanna go to war?
Try holding that door. Try holding the door for someone else. Uh, it's pretty simple here, folks. You want to go save the world? You wanna get out there. You wanna big boy. Want to be a big boy? And save the whole world. Big the big boy world and save all the boys in the world. Start in your own backyard, why don't you? Like plant a flower. It'll that someone might enjoy. Maybe it will be you. Maybe if that is if it's not effeminate enough to like a flower. Yeah. Okay, so you're being played. You're being played here, folks. It's quite simple. You want to why we want to there's tensions. The tensions are high. The tensions are high. Who knows who could snap at any moment? It could happen. You want to fight a battle? Is that what you want to do? You want to go shoot a big gun? Missile? How about we, go, look over to your right, look to your left. Is there a person near you? Go, instead of going overseas, going over the ocean, the entire ocean, flying over there, over yonder, and basking in the going into bullet time and slaughtering the Mexican Germans because they took that one blade of grass on the other side of the ocean, and on the television they said, "Oh, those darn German Mexicans took our blade of grass. We gotta go strike them down from the strike them down into the abyss, banish them for all good and violently and without remorse." Or you could just go open up the door next to you. Is there a person there? Hey, you go up to him. Go up to him. Say something. Just say like, "Hey, I like your Brett's. I mean, shirt. I like your shirt, and it's nice." And I go. Maybe go. Pat. Pat. Keep her going. Keep a truck, and you're doing something I like. You could just do that. Give them a thumbs up, maybe. Maybe share a thumb. Maybe they give a thumbs up too. You never know. You never know what could happen. You could. What's another thing? Just not Like, what's the drill here? What's the drill? What's the end game here? Well, that's the thing. I guess that's the and again the language of it. Uh, End game. Why does there have to be an end game? Uh, um, so the TV says there's going to be a war, and then we go to war instead of like clearly there's like if you look around, like there's other priorities that could be maximized and have a more uh, we wouldn't we wouldn't be use we wouldn't be using the terminology end game. Let's just say that much. Um, if you just like what's going on in around you, like what seems to be the does it need a tissue? Does it have an issue? Do you wish you um, had a bigger clock with bigger hands? Is that what's wrong in your life? You need a bigger clock that goes dong. It goes, or you want one of those clocks that the little birds come out and go cuckoo, cuckoo. Time to get up. Time to murder people. Ding dong. Um, Ding dong. Hi, we're here to oh yeah, we're here to give you cookies. We're your new neighbors, and we're Metro hobosexuals. We're hobosexuals. Please invite us in, and maybe we'll live forever in your home. And sometimes maybe we'll bake cookies made of um, uh, discarded merchandise that you have around here. That's another idea. You could go next door and say, maybe it would go. You see, if you have a door next to you, of your house, uh, go tip top, ding dong, din don, din don. Hi, we are your neighbors. Nice to meet you. We've been here for years, actually. Yeah, we've lived next to you for years, and we've never said hello. Um, so we're gonna do it now. I hope this isn't awkward. And see, it wouldn't be if if you just didn't didn't make it awkward, right? So yeah, there you go. Right. There you go. There's one. What's another thing you could do? You could twiddle your thumbs. You know, you know, just do. And if you, yeah, and you get your if you have a person near you, you could even do like a twiddle war. Where you get your hands together. That's even better. See, same thing. Same thing. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare not a nuclear war. It's just a regular little tussle with their little. Nothing wrong with that, right? There you go. There's another thing. There you go. How about that? Yeah. Because yeah, the end game, right? Remember the end game? Is it? Is it? He's got. It's a game of inches, right? It's a game of inches. He got he got right to that end line, right? He got right there, but he just doesn't reach it. Just because we're on, one guy's on imperial and one guy's on metric, and I mean it's a bit chilly. It's chilly out. I I, I swear, a grower, not a shower. Right? That's what it is, you know? We got, oh, the bomb, it blows up big time. Oh, but this bomb can go into space. Wow, that bomb goes into space. Isn't that cool? Wow, there goes our, oh, there goes our child's education fund that could have been gone to education for our children, despite it being flawed as well, and a complete fallacy. Not a complete fallacy, but you know the funding. There it goes. Wow, the funding. Oh, wow, that's beautiful, beautiful. I love it makes it nicer thinking of the dollar sign, the number, the dollar signs going ching 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 ching. It's like because it's almost like it's like gold fireworks, but it's like sparkly. Wow, so expensive, amazing. And our children are indoctrinated into violence. Oh, wonderful, nice. Yeah, I mean, I think self-defense is important, sure. But most of the time, when you sign up for the corpse, whoa, that's got to be a thing, right? Oh, that is a thing, right? It's a core, right? It's not. I don't know what it stands for. Like the platoon, it's called a corps, like CORPS, and you say it core, but it's corpse, meaning the body, right? It's gotta be. That's what it's gotta be. That's what it's gotta be. Hey, and did you know? On that note, on the note of cadavers, all these guys yelling at each other, saying you can't park here, or no, not in my backyard, or well, yeah, all this hullabaloo, all these men, giving her out there for whatever reason. It's just guys. It's just people in different clothes, different fabrics. That's what the whole thing is. There's no, there's nothing, but there's no if. There's no buts and candy nuts, and if and ands were chocolate strawberries. And we all have a merry Halloween because that's what it is. It's Halloween. Halloween, yeah. It's Christmas, Halloween, but it's it's the Christmas of Halloweens, where we get to harvest all the energy directly through the physical being as an actual puppet. Wow, that's amazing, great. And that is what it is. It's Halloween. It's like that guy's dressed up as a spooky ghost, so we got to be spooked. And this guy's he's dressed as Peter Pan, so he's Peter Pan, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else he would do. Peter Pan. I think he could fly. That's yeah, he could fly. Tinker. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm really trying to put into what I'm trying to do with what I'm saying with words, the words in my mouth that are coming out. The point I'm trying to make here. The point I'm trying to make is what I'm trying to say is that there's plenty. the It's where I think the priorities are kind of let's say a bit lost on like because when you go outside, does what match it, what you see on TV match what's going on outside, right? You is it is it happening? Is it happening? Um, right? How many days you walk your dog? You walk your dog every week, every day, or right? Um, does it happen? Is all that stuff happening, or is it just a presentation of sorts? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure things do happen and have happened. Like there is some evidence of that. Um, the happenings. Um, but let's could we say yeah? Could we jump to the conclusion maybe that they're somewhat staged? Possibly, maybe. Let's wager a guess. Is it let's 30% staged? Um, or like 30% real, I think is closer. 30% real, 70% staged. I'd say that's a bit closer. Um, it's like a preliminary, like the shock and awe, right? It's a language. The you got to get the. It's like you got to get the scene, and you got to get the right. Yeah, it's got to be shocking. You got to get the first blow right in the on the telly, and it's like, oh, that's really happening because you can see the first thing of it, the thing that's being thinged, that they want to make a thing. There's a lot of thinging that ain't no thing, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about this. There might be one or two things, but ain't no thing overall. And a lot of it, I would say, is because like, so what comes in from the screen or the screen, your screens, our screens. It's like kind of blurry, right? When you first see it, it's like the details aren't fleshed out fully, right? And then, but as it kind of, and usually it like seems like just not believable in some way. I'm just at fault as anyone, and the same. I'm like, no, that can't be real. That can't, nah. And then it goes along, and I'm like, wait, that's something's happened. Something is actually doing a thing over there. So, I mean, I am not holier than thou. I am solely just stating. Possibly, there's tweaking, more than tweaking. It's just like you can choose your entertainment, and it is entertainment to some degree, but it's not in the sense that, like, obviously it's not fun, and I'm saying it's more like you choose your reality. You're choosing, do you want the bad one or the good one? Do you want because we're creative beings, right? Like I was stated, as I've stated before, when you give your attention to something, you're creating that more. That's what I was talking about. I get what I was talking about. Like, oh, I noticed, like, I was like, because at first a lot of the events that were presented, they don't seem all that in a bag of nachos. Until you get the next day, and then there's cheese on the nachos. There's beef. There's peppers. It's like, wow, these are real nachos from those Mexicanos, and I might eat those. See, like as I'm focused on the event, I fill in the blanks. And when you get thousands upon millions of people all focused on the one presentation, there's a lot of blanks being the Mad Libs are going mad. All the blanks are being filled. And more. It engineers. I mean, it like, yeah. The whole thing is getting cooked up. Not just like it's an all out inside job, or like it's not just that. It's not that it's just fake, is what I'm saying, is that it becomes real with enough people looking at it. Because we got these big old noggins, and we're when we go to sleep at night, we like to imagine what could be. And in your linear time space, that's what will and could be. What you absorb, what you allow into your space. And that's that's why I'm saying, take a look around. Well, maybe don't. What's a good analogy here? You're maybe instead of redecorating your house fully because just you don't like it currently, you could make some crafts. Yeah, you could. It's like instead of going out to the store to buy all new stuff, because it's not like you don't have decorations in your house. It's like, take your decorations that you don't like, and you crush them all up and make little figurines out of them. It become like or if you have too much furniture and you need to redecorate, or like you need new furniture, like you chop up your furniture and make it take your love seat, make that love seat into a lazy boy, because you're a hot bachelor now, and not and you're also very handy, apparently. And really forward thinking, I guess. Not to toot my own horn. I don't have a horn. I don't have a horn to toot. I've never tooted a horn. I'm not into brass. I'm not a band boy. I am an art man. I am art man. Sploosh. Sploosh. You gotta beat the devil out of it. But don't. You don't have to beat the devil out. Don't beat the devil. You don't have to beat the devil out of it. You don't have to beat no devils. You just say their name, actually. In this case, I would say, what's the devil here? What's the demon that we're facing in this podcast? Well, probably me, first off, because I'm a Capricorn stellium. What's the daemon that we're conversing about? Wrath, maybe. Discriminate. Bull. I don't. Yeah, because the other thing is this specifically if you're connected to someone, if you're like relatives, we are mirrors of each other, and I say this almost literally. I say this as if, say, you're looking at the mirror and the person across from you, they're you. And if I were you, you'd be me. And that's exactly what's going on. When people are fighting each other, you are attacking yourself. You are hurting yourself because we are connected. We are reflections of each other. And that, if you're going into battle and you're getting your strongest potions, you better get ones that regenerate, like your limbs and stuff, because not to get graphic, but if you're inciting violence, I mean, it doesn't end well. Because karmically, I guess, I don't necessarily subscribe to all of what karma entails, but the mere thing, if you're chip chopping at your friend over there, you in turn, that's why people get these terrible injuries, because they're not aware of the metaphysical properties of what's going on around them. That's why all this terror bad shiz goes on, bruh. That's what's going on, man. Dude, man, it's like peace, dude. It's like, dude, hang 10, dude. Peace, love, harmony, bro. And yeah, and that's not even, I'm not even saying that sarcastically. There's no hint of sarcasm. I'm not saying that sarcastically, bro. I'm saying peace, love, harmony, bro. I'm saying that maybe that's not cool, right? Maybe that's not cool. It's not cool because it's like a man thing, right? It's a man. You're not a man. You can't if you're not, karate chopping strangers because they look at your broad wrong, right? And I don't use the word broad, as I've never. Why would you ever use that word? If you look at girls' ass, you don't have to karate chop. I'm not karate. You don't have to karate chop them all. You don't have to karate chop all of them. We're just inclined. We're inclined. We're spirited beings. We have a lot of energy. In fact, yes, we carry a lot of energy with us, and very few outlets that are Not outside of the 9 to 5, taking it out on customers and whatnot. So I don't blame you on that regard, but I'm just trying to, keep you in the loop. Take with what that, then that, there you will. Alright? Yep. Well, that's been another foxhole. To conclude, it felt like I was talking backwards somehow. I don't know how to explain that, but I apologize for doing Sylvester Stallone impression. That was highly uncalled for, and it was that goes without. I don't have to state it's always uncalled for to do the. Who's calling for Sylvester? It's very actor is expired. Not to say that I mean, there's good movies. They're good movies, Rocky movies. I got to rewatch those. Actually, they're good movies. But I don't. I was very tired at the time. There was no helping it. That's what was gonna. So it was gonna happen. I knew it from the start. I couldn't avoid it. It's gonna Adrian. Yep. So this has been another, podcast. If you enjoyed it, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It is possible to put a thumbs up and a subscribe. That is a possibility. Have a great whatever day it is that you watch this or listen to this. Peace.